So, with Blake 7, Project Avalon. No, it's not that thing. It's actually a woman's name. How about that? Maybe first name Ava, last name Lon? I don't know. So, turns out she's another resistance leader. Blake's not the only one. And Blake's like, hey, we need to hook up with her. Well, maybe not like that, huh? Or maybe. I don't know. She was kind of cute. Yeah, but then there's Jenna, you know. Yeah, that would have caused some meow problems. But yeah, it didn't come to that. So, of course, Space Commander Travis, desperate to get back at Blake because Blake just humiliates him every turn. You can see why he's missing an eye and a hand. He's just terrible. Blake's not even trying half the time. He still whoops his ass. And so Servalan at the ship, you know, I can barely protect you anymore. You know, and he's like, what do you mean? Come on, Travis. Ah, jeez. What are you going to do? So anyway, Travis, though, has come up with a clever plan. He's captured Avalon. And he finds her on the planet Hoth, apparently. It's very cold. And, boy, she just gives up pretty quick, even though her crew was, like, wanting to protect her. But, hey, you know, she's a stand-up gal. So she's captured, and, well, you can guess what's going to happen. Yeah, they strip her naked and torture her. Which apparently means sitting in an MRI machine and being tormented by a strobe light. Yeah, okay. Well, I guess it works. I don't know. So Blake decides he wants to rescue her after he finds out about this. And, of course, Travis is counting on this so that he can capture him or kill him. And meanwhile, they come up with this new weapon, which is this little ball that when it breaks, I don't know, it just turns you into a bunch of green crap. And then you're a skeleton. So, hey, it works. I don't know why they were so impressed with it. I think all they got to do is shoot him, but of course they've tried that before, so I don't know. Anyway, meanwhile, Blake, of course, rescues her, but it's a trick because it turns out she's just an android. Well, at least they had it to where the side of her head shows the, workings and whatnot. Whereas a lot of times, like $6 Million Man and Star Trek, the face would come off and it, oh, well, they did it this way. Oh, and the original Westworld, too. Yeah, they took the face off and it's all that two little eyeballs and a bunch of little circuitry and stuff. And yeah, stuff like that. But anyway, once again, Blake figures it out and humiliates Travis again, damn near killing him with his own weapon. But Travis, turns out the one thing he is good at is catching a falling ball. So Avalon hops on the Liberator with him and they get away. So I guess she's a member of the crew, huh? Well, in the next episode breakdown, she's nowhere to be seen. I guess they had their little meeting and she's off on her missions. I don't know. Is it, Avalon's 8 or be a spinoff? I don't know. But I guess it worked out. I don't know. Perhaps they mentioned it and I missed it, but it's a galactic-wide resistance to the terrible Federation, who are the bad guys in this story, unlike Star Trek. Well, if you count the new Star Trek, but I don't. Anyway, so in Breakdown, they finally deal with something that the first episode established, that implant in Gan's head probably should do something about that. And of course, it malfunctions, and he's the biggest, strongest dude on the ship, and so he just starts throwing them all over the place. Beating the crap out of them. They're really no match. They even throw Callie at her. Boy, poor Callie. So, it causes him a lot of pain. He becomes a snarling beast, but then he's still able to play possum and trick Callie and all that type of stuff. So Avon, once again, pretty direct and probably right. I mean, more times than not he is, and Blake is wrong. But Avon says, look, Blake, come on, you got to kill him. Of course, Blake will have none of it. Well, it turns out Avon has another option. He happens to know about a facility that's somewhat neutral in all of this, and they have the medical facilities, and all that. So they got to head to it. Boy, it's far away, and it's going to take some time and kind of a dangerous trip and whatnot. But they can get there, and they're like, "Wow, Avon, how'd you know about that plane?" "Well, that's where I was going to get away from all of you." His plan was to leave. And, well, he has good reason. He's, at this point, he's still not up for the cause. No, he's just looking, how do I get out? Probably the one thing keeping him there is the fancy ship, But anyway, so they do get there, and yes, wouldn't you know it, there's a surgeon there who can perform the surgery. But turns out he's quite the loyalist to the Federation and finds that these are all a bunch of criminals. And but they managed to threaten him into performing the surgery. Avon makes a deal that he'll trade the teleport technology they have in exchange for saving Gan and all this type of stuff. But the doctor tips off the Federation, and so their little squad of ships are heading over, and all of that. But boy, the ending on this one really kind of fizzles. It was going pretty good and all that, but it's just all of a sudden the doctor's kind of nuts, and I mean, in the end, the way the Federation ship fires at the Liberator, but it misses, and then it hits the station and kills them all. But it's just like he murders one of his aides and then just sits there staring at his hands as the station's about to explode. I don't know. It might have been better if he was just like, "Holy crap!" Oh, and he blow. I didn't mean for that to happen. But so I wasn't all that thrilled with how it ends, but they would have gotten there anyway. So there you go. Project Avalon and Breakdown. Where did Avalon go? I don't know, but Gan's little implant, it's still there. They couldn't remove it, but they did fix it. Yeah, and of course they did use some scenes there where the surgeon's actually working on it, and you can see the screen where the little needles are, delicately working on the circuitry in there, and that's not far from the truth, is it? No, it's not. So anyway, yeah, I enjoyed the episodes, but probably the breakdown just fizzles. But they had the good moments at the earlier part, but also the idea of, geez, you probably should have had an eye on him for a while now. And Avalon. Well, Avalon was an interesting thing. It's more humiliation for Travis, who's kind of almost a comical character at this point. But then again, it's like, well, are you building up your overall resistance story? And where does Avalon go? I don't know. So there you are. How about that? So I don't know. But there you go. Project Avalon and Breakdown. All right. Thank you for watching and listening. Why not like and subscribe and check out that link description below. That'll take you to my mini stores and have plenty of goodies for you. Hats, mugs, stickers, posters, all that goody stuff. Plus, you can head over to indieplanet.com and pick up a copy of my comic book Night Night. Oh, yeah. Plus, you can also catch my podcast, Mr Nailsin Show, over at RadioMisfits.com. And you can also watch my videos on my channel at BitChute. That's the Mr Nailsin channel on BitChute.com.